Good evening.
Good evening, everyone.
And welcome to episode 3.
Yeah, episode 3. It's crazy. Can you believe, like, such a short time, all of the things we've done, all of the good times we've had on the show?
I can't believe it.
Wow, what a wild ride. Anyway, it's been wonderful sharing this time with you, and we're going to start things off with a song going out to Darren. It's a song called The Stranger. 1, 2, 3, 4. Was a wet and slushy winter day, and the stranger came to stay. Man in black from head to toe, with a lady by his side. I knew she was a lady, I had a lady spotting guide. He said, "Pardon if you please, our trainers run out of steam and left us in this lonesome village for the evening it would seem." We looked for a hotel, but we were told they'd all closed down due to the economic crisis that we've heard so much about. Standing in the melting snow, I said, "Mi casa es su casa, make yourself at home." He said, "I speak a little Spanish, but my second language is Francais. Et vous êtes très gentil, merci pour votre hospitality." I said, "No need to, merci me, just coming from the cold. Tell me a little of your travels on the icy iron road." We sat down around the fire, and as I hung their overcoats, he began to tell his story with a sentence and a note. "The words we speak here are top secret meant for private ears. Our lives are in great danger from a band of privateers. We must take you our confidence, we are in mortal fear of I figured them for bandits or confidence artistes, but when I saw the two-tone collar, I knew he was a scoffin or a priest. He noticed, said, "I observe your observation of the sartorial memorial of my spiritual vocation. I wear this habit out of habit. My service has been shoddy, as you can maybe guess. I can't resist the temptations of the body." To my ex-boss, "Old Jeezy, this is yesterday's news, but yes, this lady is my lover, and I am her lover too." When, as per my holy mandate, I was munching on a luncheon at the International House of Pancakes. I ran out of maple syrup. I approached the nearest patrons, a gorilla, a man, and a lady eating eggs and bacon. She passed me maple syrup. Our fingers briefly brushed. I felt a feeling in my face I'd never felt. I blushed. My heart began ballooning and my brow began to sweat. Looking deep into the eyeballs of this beautiful woman, and moments later we were tangled in my cassock in a can. She said, "I love men who conform us, and I hope this is God's plan." She said her name was Anne. I said, "Call me Father Daniel or just Dan." She grabbed my hand and said, "Dan, I gotta blow this popsicle stand." She meant the IHOP. We were running out the back door when I yelled out, "Jesus!" And I stopped. I felt something sticky on my palms. I was afraid it was stigmata, but it was just a little maple, so we jumped into a Miata. We sped off for the mountains and extramarital shenanigans. We stayed up till dawn, going over and over and over the plan again. We'd run away to Monaco, to elope on our uncle's yacht. We'd start a new life in the principality with the money that you got. The gorilla from the pancake house, I got wind, and by the threatiness of his death threats, I could sense he felt chagrined. He tracked me down to the Riviera, as I was about to say adieu, with a band of bandit buddies from his criminal. We spent the day open fire on a wedding. We escaped into the sea when the coast was clear. We caught the first train out, but now you see, I know they can't be far behind. These goons are gonna gun me down. We're like sitting duckish lovebirds in this extremely safe feeling town. And the worst part is the gorilla has been ordained as a deacon. He's got some spiritual spies supporting the havoc he's been wreaking. The cruel clergy of crime out for blood, and I'm speaking of my fiancée excused herself to change into a drier pair of stockings. I got up from my chair. I walked over to the cabinet. I was looking for a couple of holy relics I remembered that I hadn't it. Then I turned with a crucifix-shaped pistol in my hand and my volcano on my hand. His eyes wide as I crossed myself, I raised the gun and said, sometimes we search for safety, we find only greater danger. So let this be a lesson to you. Never talk to strangers. Never talk to strangers. Never talk to strangers. Talk to strangers. The Stranger. I have to say, thinking about that song and the moral that ends that song, it might be the worst thing that anyone ever told me when I was a kid, the worst piece of advice I ever had. And right now, more than ever, I'm feeling like I would love nothing more than to be in a room full of strangers and talk to all of them. And I think that's a pretty appropriate segue into the next thing.
It's really a good segue.
So I've been thinking a lot about that feeling of wanting to meet other humans and hang out with them. And I'm sure a lot of you have too. I don't know where you all are, but I imagine that most of you have been in some version of lockdown or quarantine yourselves over the last, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. Now it's getting it's going on quite a while, and I feel like we could all probably use some time hanging out with each other in reality. That doesn't look like it's going to happen for a long time, and I wrote this next song just a few days ago, and about that feeling of what I really want to do more than anything. And we shot a video for it.
Yeah.
And what else is there to do? What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, yeah, and then Matthias put it up on his Patreon, and
Oh, yeah,
so
it's good-
if you
good
want
plug, good plug.
to, if you would like to get little emails with new Matthias Calm songs and wacky videos, you can sign up for his Patreon.
There's other stuff too, but
And yeah, I don't know.
that's the most fun part, I guess. Yeah, that's true.
Writing
That's on,
old songs.
that's on the Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but we thought we'd share with you now.
Yes.
And it's a brand new song. It's called "I Want to Drink in a Bar."
Cheers.
I hope you enjoy it. Lil Nas X duetted with Billy Ray Cyrus. Next year came the deadly coronavirus. Everybody staying inside. Everybody trying to hide. Peeking out of windows wearing homemade masks. I'm not sure how long we can live like that. Don't misunderstand, I'm a fan of public health and safety, and man, we need a lot of each of those lately. But we can't live in caves, in burrows or holes. Leave them for the hobbits, the orcs and the trolls. You don't need wisdom like Gandalf or smarts like Sauron to know that social distance is an oxymoron. I wanna drink in a bar. I want to go drink in a bar. You can come too, whoever you are. Imagine we could drink in a bar. Yes, imagine just taking a seat on a stool next to me, and we'd say, hey, it's nice to meet you. Clink our glasses and make a new friend. Imagine we could do that again. I don't mean this to be creepy, and it might be too much, but to quote the boss, I need a little human touch. I wanna drink in a bar. I want to go drink in a bar. You can come too, whoever you are. Imagine we could drink in a bar. And I would use all my government emergency money to buy a round for everybody, even the guy in the camo and the MAGA hat. Okay, maybe not him, but I'd like to think that this bar could be the dawn of a new society, with no more paranoia, fear or anxiety. I wanna drink in a bar. I want to go drink in a bar. You can come too, whoever you are. Imagine we could drink in a bar. I want to dance closer than the candles on a menorah. Quiero bailar la lambada, el tango, the hora, arm in arm with friends and strangers, oblivious to invisible dangers, kissing on the cheek 'cause it seems cool and Italian. Try that now and the cops will send a hazmat battalion. I wanna drink in a bar. I want to go drink in a bar. You can come too, whoever you are. Imagine we could drink in a bar. You can choose the place, I'm not picky, I'll go anywhere. The floors can be sticky, I don't need a chair. In fact, packed like sardines is the stuff of my dreams. People and music, that's all that I need. And when this ends, friends, I'll buy everybody a beer. Until then, I'll be here binging Cheers.
What'd you like, Norm?
Reason to live. Keep 'em coming.
I wanna drink in a bar. I wanna go drink in a bar. You can come too, whoever you are. Imagine we could drink in a bar. Think if we could drink in a bar. Imagine we could drink in a bar.
Hello, and welcome once again to my collection. I've been absolutely tickled by your responses to my segment. Thank you so much, especially to those of you who shared your collections with me, such as Simon in Gateshead, who is displaying his lovely collection of Badger mugs. What a lovely collection! In fact, I've been so excited about sharing other people's collections that today I've invited on a special guest. Matthias, tell me about your collection. What is it that you collect?
I collect corks.
Corks. Okay. And did you bring part of your collection in today for us to look at?
I brought some.
Okay, great. Well, why don't you take them out and place them somewhere where we can take a look at all of your corks and all. Okay, wow, that's a lot of corks. Oh, okay, yeah, it's nice. Okay, so why don't you tell me about these corks? Are they special mementos from travel, from exciting places you've been? From wonderful evenings?
No, it's just corks.
Okay, well, did you drink all of the wine together?
No.
Okay. So did they have any personal significance?
I like this one.
That one.
No, I like this one.
That one.
I like this. That's my favorite one.
This is your favorite one.
Right now.
So do you display your corks? I put my snow globes on shelves, and so I can look at them and remember fond memories.
I keep them mostly in bags. This one is in a white bag.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And then I've got other ones in blue bags or green bags. This one here is in more of like a clear bag. It used to have Crocs in it, but now it has corks.
Do you have any intention to do something with the corks?
Oh,
Are
yeah.
you collecting them for a reason?
Yeah. I'm gonna do a big project.
Okay, a big project. Tell us more about that.
Oh, it's.
Well, thank you so much, Matthias, for coming in and showing us your collection of corks. It's a really...
This is for you, this one.
Oh, may I have one?
Yeah, this is for you.
Oh, thank you very much. Now, I understand that cork is endangered. Is that true?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much, Matthias, for coming in and sharing with me your very original collection. It's so neat to learn about what people collect and why. So I really appreciate you taking the time to do this today. And we will be back someday with more collections. Thank you so much, and keep collecting.
Hello!
Hi,
We're back.
we are.
Part of the magic, as you know, of this internet cable access television thing that we're doing is that we get to participate directly with viewers such as yourselves, and we've had so much fun over the last couple of weeks singing with you, making videos with you, and all the rest of it. But now we're asking you to do something very, very special.
Yeah, that's right. This has been a really fun time, and we'd like to continue it into something else, which is our new music video, which we will, of course, be kind of shooting ourselves over the next couple of weeks. But at the end of the song, Everything for Everyone, there is a part where the whole world converges in the streets, dressed only in their pajamas, and sings along to the words, "Before the earth is swallowed by the sun, all we want is everything for everyone."
That's right, exactly. And so what we're asking you to do is take your phone or your camera or your Super 8, whatever you've got, and film yourself lip syncing along to the end of the song. All you have to do is follow this link here, and you can hear the song, and at the end of the song, the last 30 seconds or so, that's when everybody comes in together. And you can wear whatever you want, you can dance if you want to dance, or don't dance if you want to dance, that's totally fine. You don't have to sing out loud if you don't want to, because we're just going to use the video part and not the audio part. So if you film that and then send those video files to me at this email address right here, that would be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. And just to give you a sense of what we're talking
A
about.
little sample.
Here, we're going to play the last 30 seconds or so of the song and lip sync and dance along.
Press play on that Discman.
Boop!
As the evening pulled over us,
Like a cozy crocheted afghan, we sang ourselves this public lullaby. Oh, before the earth is swallowed by the sun. Oh, all we want is everything for everyone. Oh, before the earth is swallowed by the sun. All we want is everything for everyone.
So just like that.
Hi there, this is Jake, your homestead homie, and today I'm going to talk about something that I find doesn't get covered a lot in instructional videos for homesteaders and farmers, but it's something that's actually very important. So, you often hear about the importance of singing to your crops or your plants to make them grow properly and healthily, but you don't often hear about the importance of singing to your chickens. So, today I thought I'd rectify that and just show how I go about singing to chickens and maybe give you a few tips and pointers about the process. So here goes. Alright, so one of the most interesting aspects of chicken singing is that different kinds of music and different songs will produce different results, different flavors in your eggs and your chicken meat. So it's important to consider what you want and what kind of effect you're going for by choosing your playlist. For example, Canadian folk music has the amazing ability to make your chickens much more hardy, able to withstand cold temperatures, snow, things like that. Whereas if you're singing a bit more classic rock style, you're going to get eggs that have a lot of punch, a lot of flavor, a lot of like greasy, good quality stuff going on in there. So it's something that has yet to be explored. There's infinite possibilities here, and I'd say that everyone should be trying new things, singing, inviting different bands or groups to play for their chickens, because who knows what's yet to be discovered. This is the cutting edge, and I think it's really quite interesting. Alright, so here we are in the chicken coop, ready to play them a song. This is one of their favorites, and this is one of my all-time favorites too, so here we go. Moon River, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday. You dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbows and waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend. Moon River and me.
So our new album, Never Work, is going to come out on May 1st, International Labor Day, and it's been really fun on the last few episodes of Everything Will Probably Be Okay, playing some of the songs from the record. And I'm very excited for you to participate in our big budget, super high production value music video for Everything for Everyone. That's going to be fantastic, I'm sure. No pressure. But we'd like to play one more song from the record now, right?
Yes.
We're going to play a song called Monitors, and it goes like this.
Okay. Snow falls on the parking lot. Cheryl drops her keys. She hums an inbred song. She's worked here for too long. Calvin tresses rises on the foggy break room glass. Thinks about the time he Xeroxed his ass. Oh, the boss is in Bermuda. Somebody keyed his mobility scooter. Kumar from HR says there'll be hell. But this is already hell, and no one ever really gets paid. Stacy and Melissa miss the days when they were temps. They can't get away with the things they could. supervisor's gone. He was a Nazi, even though he signed emails with kiss emojis. Oh, this is not the future for me. Scrawled on the bathroom wall out of sight of the CCTV. In R&D, Dr. Lee tests the virtual office assistant. He gives it simple commands, but it never listens. God damn it, Gary mutters under his breath as he reads out the memo the whole office was accidentally sent. Now 100 goddammits pepper the beans as they spill. The division is closing and moving to Brazil. Oh, Katie's knocked over her chair. Karsten and Kristen are throwing paper clips everywhere. The virtual office assistant shuts down the surveillance system. Monitors make the most beautiful sound when they smash. If you know how to listen. Hi, and welcome to Radical Theory for Kids, the show where we talk to kids about radical theory.
That's right, Ariel, and this week we've got a question about these difficult times we're living in, sent to us by two very special friends of the program, Charlie and Mara.
Yay!
Hi Ariel.
Hi Matthias. Us kids want to know
What we can do to help other people.
That's a great question.
Oh, you're in the kitchen. That reminds me, I think I left the oven on. I'll be right back.
Sorry, Charlie and Mara. He's always doing that. Now back to your question. These days especially, we're all wondering what we can do to help each other out during these difficult times. And there's lots of ways of doing that. But how about we take an imaginary trip back in time to 19th century Russia and talk about the theories of the philosopher and anarchist Peter Kropotkin.
My ears are burning. Did someone say my name?
Peter Kropotkin? You must be a time traveler. But why don't you have a Russian accent?
Oh, I must have lost it in the time machine. Now, what did you want to know about helping people?
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, our friends Charlie and Mara were wondering what they could do to help people in these especially difficult times. And, well, I know you've thought a lot about that. So do you have a special theory you'd like to share with us?
Well, as a matter of fact, I do. My book, Mutual Aid, A Factor of Evolution, was a critique of the rampant social Darwinism of the turn of the 20th century. You see, I argued that everything in the natural world, and that means us humans too, depends on cooperation more often than competition, thus refuting the dominant capitalist narrative of economic survival of the fittest and hyper-individualism.
Peter, I don't think I get it.
Well, I do tend to ramble. It's simple, really. I believe that we all have a natural drive to help one another, and we've been doing that for a long time. Think about medieval craft guilds, modern cooperatives, trade unions, or simply all the people you know who spend so much time volunteering simply because they want to help their communities. And when I talk about mutual aid, what I'm getting at is communal anarchism, the idea that on a small scale at least, society can organize itself along social and economic lines in an open, non-hierarchical system of voluntary exchange and participation.
Oh, well, it sounds like you mean mutual aid is just people cooperating with each other. What do you think, Charlie and Mara?
So, you mean like when we cooperate to make muffins?
Well, that's very interesting. How do you do that?
And what's a muffin?
We read the recipe.
And share the jobs.
I do the dry ingredients.
And I do the wet ingredients.
That's a very good example of cooperation, and it's one of the most important parts of mutual aid.
You see, just like the natural world, muffins depend on cooperation.
And we really appreciate Charlie and Mara for helping us make the show today.
Yes, thank you.
Charlie and Mara, any final thoughts on cooperation?
Cooperation is delicious.
It sure is.
Oh, wait, I'm back. What did I miss?
Everything.
Oh, not again. Mm-hmm. Well, thank you so much, Charlie and Mara, and thanks to all of you at home for watching. This has been another exciting episode of Radical Theory for Kids. Join us next week
when we talk about Marx's theory of alienation.
Bye.
Bye.
Good evening. My name is Brother Matthias. When I'm not playing my hurdy-gurdy, I am but a humble servant of the glorious house of 1,000 Kevins, and I'm your guide through the apocalypse, your mentor, and your friend. I think we've got our first caller on the line now. Let's take a listen.
I usually never miss church. In fact, I never have missed church. Not since I was just a little grasshopper in knee highs. My mother used to sneak me in under her coat on account of we couldn't afford 2 tickets. But now that churches all over the world are live streaming their services, I can't possibly not miss them all. So my question is, how long should I wait before I divorce my wife in order to save her from being married to a church misser? Thank you, brother.
Wait. You changed from a grasshopper into a human boy? Did that happen, was that sudden or gradual? And can you change back whenever you want?
I don't know how to do this.
Well, that's a pity. A real pity. Our next lost soul comes to us via video fax.
Hi. My question today derives from a verse in the Bible I've always found a lot of inspiration from. It's Kings chapter 2, verse 23. From there Elisha went up to Bethel. As he was walking along the road, some boys came out of the town and jeered at him. "Get out of here, Baldy," they said. "Get out of here, Baldy." He turned around, looked at them, and called them down a curse on them in the name of the Lord. Then 2 bears came out of the woods and mauled 42 of the boys. Now, I guess my question to you is, how do you approach bear mauling in your daily life? And what inspiration do you have on the question of calling people Baldy?
Baldy is simply a name for Elisha, another name for Elisha, like Carol or Tyrone. The second part of your question, though, is a little more complex, and I think it is important that, especially in these dangerous and trying times, we need to listen to the wisdom of the bears. And I think we need to meet a little friend of mine right now. Oh, who's this? Oh, look. This is Wanny. Wanny the Poop. Wanny, what do you think about our friend's question there? Did you get that? That was bear language.
Oh my God, you guys, I just got this letter from COVD TV, and I mean, this is hard to believe, but apparently, because of the last segment, the estate of A.A. Milne is suing us, and we're off the air immediately.